Hey guys, what is up? It is the Fast Break Report here, bringing you guys another vlog, and as of about 3:30 today, I got the notification that Lloyd Pierce was fired by the Atlanta Hawks, and it was about time. I'm just going to call it what it is. It was about time that they moved on from that guy. He has a record as a head coach right now of 63 and 120. He has lost almost double the amount of games that he's won, and when you look at the standings right now in the East, it's not hard to understand why they did this move. I mean, the Washington Wizards are literally one game away, one win, literally one win away from passing the Atlanta Hawks in the standings right now. And they had the worst start of any team in the NBA. I mean, like, their start was terrible. They didn't win. They went, like, I don't think they won a game until, like, their 9th or 10th game. And now the Washington Wizards have won 5 or 6 straight, and now they're winning games. They're winning multiple games in a row. The Washington Wizards have improved so much that they're actually one game away from being ahead of the Atlanta Hawks. And when you look at the standings in the East, man, I'm sorry, but every team is improving but theirs. Like, for example, the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat were, I think, about a month ago now, were 6-12. Well, they've won six straight. They've won 6 games straight, and now they're 17-17, and they're 5th in the East. The New York Knicks have the slowest paced offense in the league. Like, they are 30th in pace, they are 23rd in offense, but they're 2nd in defense. And they hold the 4th seed in the East at 18 and 17. But when you look at the players that are on the Atlanta Hawks roster, there is zero reason why teams like the Charlotte Hornets, the Chicago Bulls, the Washington Wizards, who are about to be ahead of them, the Knicks, like, there is zero reason why these 4 teams, should be ahead of the Atlanta Hawks. When you consider that they have Trae Young, John Collins, Clint Capella, Danilo Gallinari, Rajon Rondo, Chris Dunn, DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, Kevin Huerter, like, they have a really good roster. They have more than enough depth. Like, they have, what's his name also? They signed him in the offseason, Bogdan Bogdanovic. Their team has so much depth, it is insane. And Lloyd Pierce just had no idea how to utilize it. And not only that, but he had no idea how to teach them defense either. I know the league is pretty much centered around offense at this point, but if it's one thing that Tom Thibodeau is proving to the NBA, it's that defense can win you games. Like, the Knicks are the 23rd ranked offense, and they are last in pace, like dead last in the league in pace. And they hold the 4th seed in the East because they're 2nd in defense. They play defense extremely well. They have Derrick Rose, Julius Randle, who's been balling out of his mind, Emmanuel Quickley, who's been playing very well. RJ Barrett is starting to, like, come into his game a little bit, it seems. But Mitchell Robinson, I think, is injured. So, like, Mitchell Robinson, I think, is only day-to-day, but Mitchell Robinson is going to be coming back. So, it just goes to show that Tom Thibodeau has taken a bad Knicks team and turned them into a competitive defensive powerhouse. That's really good. And in fact, I would say they're like the surprise team of the year. But it's just the idea, like, when the Washington Wizards started off so bad and they're literally one game now away from passing you in standings, it was time. I'm sorry. It was time for them to move on from Lloyd Pierce. Because there is zero reason why that team should be 14-20, and there's zero reason why there's 4 teams ahead of them that shouldn't be. And about to be 5 teams that are ahead of them that shouldn't be. I mean, the idea that these teams even started off so bad and are ahead of them, or are about to be ahead of them, some of them, that's bad. That's really bad. And if for whatever reason, I'm going to just call it what it is. Atlanta can't play defense. They need to learn how to play defense. They need to get a coach who can teach them how to play defense. David Fizdale is, like, for whatever reason, like, the first guy that comes to my mind. Like, unless, I'm not sure. David Fizdale, is he coaching right now? David Fizdale. Fizdale. Who's he playing for right now? Team coach, the New York Knicks, is he currently coaching? No, he's not. He was a two-time NBA champion assistant coach. But David Fizdale is like the first guy that comes to my mind. Yeah, he was the coach of the Knicks, and since then hasn't gotten another job since like 2018, 2019. But David Fizdale's a guy that comes to my mind. Mark Jackson is always a guy that's in my mind as far as like a head coach. But Mark Jackson, I don't think is gonna get that job. But yeah, it was getting bad in Atlanta. I see why they did this. When every other team around you is getting better, like when the Wizards are getting better and their roster doesn't have anywhere near as much depth as the Atlanta Hawks does, I understand why they did this. And Sacramento Kings are next, man. Luke Walton is next. He's the next one out the door. So hopefully Atlanta finds their guy, because the Atlanta Hawks seem like a team that has a lot of potential to do some really great things. They have a really bright future. John Collins should be getting more touches. They need to lock down on defense. Trae Young needs to stop isolating every play. Like, I'm not even going to lie. Watching Trae Young play is like watching Kyler Murray play football, because Kyler Murray, if he's not throwing the ball to DeAndre Hopkins, he's usually running it. So I don't know, man. I don't know what it is about the Atlanta Hawks that Lloyd Pierce just couldn't figure out, but there's zero excuse for it. When you have Trae Young who can distribute and shoot, they should be allowing Trae Young to attack the basket or get like John Collins involved and putting shooters all around them. Like Bogdanovich should be out there, Gallinari should be out there, like Kevin Huerter should be out there. Like they should just surround Trae Young and John Collins and Clint Capella with shooters. And John Collins can even hit a three. Like, I don't think John Collins is a sniper by any means. Like, if I go to Atlanta here and we check out John Collins, what's John Collins shooting from three this year? Yeah, John Collins is shooting 39% from three this year. So there's no excuse for this. There's zero excuses. John Collins is shooting 54% from the field. He's shooting 39% from three. He's played 34 games. He started all 34 games. Yeah, there's no excuse for this. There is zero excuse for how bad this team is playing. And I don't know. I just hope they find a guy that knows how to utilize that roster. So tell me what you guys think down below in the comment section below. Like, helps me out. Subscribe if you guys want to see more. This has been the Fast Break Report, and I'm out of this motherfucker. Peace, guys.